And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. We've got an AL East contest.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Leroy Brown.
The right
he
fielder.
could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Brown.
Hello. Okay.
From the stretch. Liner toward right center.
Do something.
And there to take it in is Guillen for route number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet,
See your
putting runners
stats.
at the corners now with 1 away.
My stats
now a
too.
moment here
Team
in
stats.
Baltimore for the Orioles.
Pretty much like the best.
Now at the plate, Leroy
Leading
Brown.
off.
And
For
the
the Orioles.
hitter will take his cuts
The right fielder.
left-handed here.
Leroy.
Really doesn't matter which side plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits
This is the
right-handed
dream
pitches
team.
very well.
I like
Swinging
90
left-handed
for it.
and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Guillen. Looks it into his glove, and there's
I'm
one gone.
pretty close to 500 and hit home runs.
Digging in, Leroy Brown. He'll get his side
my
started in the
RBI.
inning,
Leading off.
and Dan,
Almost
so
200.
far they've been stifled
The right fielder.
offensively since the first
Leroy.
inning.
Well,
I
they
did
sure
not mean
have.
to do that.
They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Oh, break
There you
out
go.
the tape measure. That one is long gone.
What's that?
Hey, listen,
66?
there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs
65.
won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup.
It's
So
August
a
1st.
home run, a solo home run right here, it's not.
Ready now for Baltimore.
The batter.
Leroy Brown.
The right
He'll
fielder.
swing it from the left side
Leroy.
right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at.
Ooh, a little
Hitting
more in.
over
That was
350
mine.
left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He'll get it into second.
Got it.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's
Is
a
that
game of
60?
streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as
The
well.
left fielder. Number 00.
Ooh, we blew it.
Buddy.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to
The final
secure
line
the
score
victory.
for our ball game
500
tonight.
at-bats.
For the
Grotar
victorious
earns his
Boston
third
Red
win
Sox.
of the year
5
in
runs
relief.
on 9 hits. No errors.
Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park.
Don't really care.
Batting
Let's
fourth.
play ball.
The right fielder. Number 99.
Into the box now, Leroy Brown.
Batting third.
And their runners at the
The right
corners
fielder.
now.
Leroy Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A
Oh,
line
my
shot to
God.
third base.
I didn't even want to swing at that, to be honest.
Now a moment
No
here in
way.
Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup.
Figure you.
Now back to the designated hitter. Xander.
Stepping up now, Leroy Brown.
Now
And
batting.
he's the
Right
reigning
fielder.
American League Player of the
Leroy
Month. A
Brown.
swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
No.
He will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the
Damn,
warning
dude.
track to do it, and there are 2 away. Ready now,
That was right
Leroy
down the middle.
Brown.
Leading
no
off
hits
for
and
the
2 trips to
Orioles,
the plate for him
The
in the
right
ball
fielder.
game.
Leroy
Holds up here,
Brown.
but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Don't be loud, low.
Hard on the ground toward short. Garcia gloves it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, there's another base
That's
knock
crazy,
right
dude.
there. A hitting streak
Can't
now
believe I got
up
that.
to 8.
That's ridiculous. I was super fast.
At
The
the
catcher. Number 35.
Ball four.
Alex Villa.
riding in
Come
once
through.
again, Leroy
batting.
Brown.
The
quickly
right
down to
fielder.
their final 4 outs here
Leroy
tonight.
Brown.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
When that thing goes
Come on now.
whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Well, I mean, it didn't go to there anyway.
0-2, here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to
There you
left
go.
field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be
Better
circled
start.
on that lineup.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close,
straight.
3-1 the final. Boston jumped
final
ahead in
line
the
score
7th
for our
inning
ball
and
game
never
tonight.
gave the lead
For the
back.
victorious
Stats are
Boston Red Sox,
after this
3
series.
runs on 7.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this.
84 and 31.
Now to the plate.
Batting case.
Digging in, Leroy Brown. Watch is fully
Batting
in
third
effect these
again.
days as
The
he's
right fielder,
potentially closing in on a
Leroy
historic triple
Brown.
crown. He leads all 3 categories. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500
man.
number, and you don't care how you get
Error.
there.
Hey,
This
he's
team
good.
has done exactly that,
Oh, they gave
and
it to
today
me?
starts the
How about
first day.
that? Thank you.
Into the
Now
box
batting,
now,
right
Leroy
fielder,
Brown. And here's an
Leroy
at-bat you don't want to miss.
Brown.
The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Almost.
He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Now
Oh, man.
on
Now
the
batting,
box.
the center fielder.
Leading off the inning, Leroy
Leading
Brown,
off
as they'll
for
look
the
to get
Orioles,
something going here and even
right
this game
fielder,
up. Fastball
Leroy
hit on the ground to short.
Brown.
Garcia fields it cleanly, throws in
Close.
time, and that's out number 1.
Need to get faster.
Stepping
Leading off
in,
for Boston.
ready for another.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Francesco. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Ball
please.
from the pen to take
Now
over on the
pitching for
mound and
Boston.
start the home 7.
Number 24, Joe Rotar.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now.
So a big moment here.
Now
and
batting,
standing
right
in,
fielder,
Leroy Brown.
Leroy
A single here could
Brown.
reduce the deficit
Come on
to
now.
only 1.
Something. Let's hit something.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's a shot to right field,
There
and
you
that's
go.
going to be in for a base hit.
Oh, nobody think.
No sense risking anything here as the
We could-
bases
we'll
will be
probably-
loaded
we'll
now
probably
with
mess
still
that up.
nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save.
Our
That's
final
an
line
even-
score.
4 for 5. Can't complain. All right. $191. All right, 192. I don't know if I'll get to extra runs or no RBI, it's all good. Wow. What? Dang, that's a lot. Wow. Wow, he's really sucked now. Oh my gosh. So we got this. We got 2. Wow, there's a lot of games left. There's like 2 months of games left. That's wild. Whoa, that's crazy. There it is, 175. 187 is my
Friday
record.
Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State. And
Play ball.
now at the plate, Leroy Brown. He's had a banner month as far as
Batting
home
third.
run production is
The right
concerned. If he's able to keep up
Leroy.
this
No, he's
pace,
in there.
earning the league's
Brown.
home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
Yeah,
I would
but
agree
lost
with
the
that
Derby.
assumption. It's going to
I
be a
lost.
foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish,
lost.
looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Nick
Batting
Castellanos
third. The right fielder.
stepping up to the plate, Leroy Brown. He's been sending souvenirs
batting,
into the seats
right
at a
fielder.
record clip. If he
Leroy
manages to keep on to this pace,
Brown.
he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love
And we'll have to leave it there as the play.
The Astros are due to hit in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group.
Way
Next
to go
up
for the Astros. The left fielder, number 3.
digging in, Leroy
now.
Brown. And if
Now
you didn't
batting.
know, he was recently
Right
awarded the American League
Needless.
Player of the
Leroy
Month award.
Brown.
He's set and the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Oh.
And now they'll hustle out
That's
there and
never
attend to
happened
their
before.
pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Look at
But
me
if there's
clapping.
one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, next will be the
5-0. Yeah, he should have taken him out.
Now batting, first baseman.
at the plate, Leroy Brown.
Oh, now
Three
we got
so
a new
far on
pitcher
the
in.
day. His pitching
Leading off
staff
the
has done a pretty good job
right
of making
fielder.
one of the top power hitters in the
Leroy
game turn into a
Brown.
non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely
for
kept him
3.
off balance all day, but you know as well as I
Yeah,
do, it
oh,
only
perfect
takes
pitcher.
one swing. This guy has been
Well,
too
that's out.
hot,
I
too
messed the
long
pitcher up
for
pretty
something
bad.
not to leak out over the heart of the plate
Threw his
and him
whole
drive
game
it
off.
over the wall.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Castellanos
So
racing
bad.
back, and it's gone as they add still another.
You want to certainly drive
We
home runs
win.
out of the ballpark, then you better
Digging in the
Now
switch
batting,
hitter,
right
Leroy
fielder.
Brown. Runner in
Leroy.
scoring position with 2 down.
Wow.
Off the plate,
A ball and no strikes. Benedict stands at second with 2 gone.
D-Rod.
Swung on and
7-0.
missed. 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 1-2 is laid
Nope,
off
that's a
for
ball.
ball 2.
Come
I
on
got to
now.
count 2 and
No
2.
strikeout. No strikeout. Do it one more time.
And it's fouled away.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of.
So the batter, the first baseman.
8-1 is the final tonight. Baltimore took the lead in the second
Still
inning and rode
alive.
that until the very end. Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from mid. Coming to the plate now, Leroy Brown. He currently sits atop the
Batting
home
third.
run leaderboard and
The right
seems to
fielder.
be heating up even
Leroy
more here in the dog days of
Brown.
August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball.
And he
Ooh,
gets
that's
around
hard.
on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. You can kiss it goodbye.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Leroy Brown.
Now batting,
He's been
right
sending
fielder.
souvenirs into the seats
Leroy
at a record clip. If he
Brown.
manages to keep on to this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home
No,
runs.
he's safe.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This
Beat
is
my record
historic.
again.
This
Got
is
2
why you pay
months.
the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get his 4 at-bats. Can't tell you how monumental it would be for not only him, but for the game to see him get to 75 home runs.
All over that one, but a little out in front.
Too
Foul
early.
ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Bouncer to the left side, to second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Yeah, celebrate now. You may celebrate now.
Now
Play
batting,
ball.
the shortstop. Okay.
I'll have my
Ready for another
revenge.
shot now, Leroy Brown.
Now
As he's
batting,
got a chance
right
to tie
fielder.
this ball game up with that
Leroy
equalizing run just
Brown.
90 feet away at third. Line towards center field.
There you go.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. In now.
Up
Play
next
ball.
to the Astros, the catcher, Ruben.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Leroy Brown.
The right
And
fielder.
he's the reigning American
Leroy
League Player of the Month.
Brown.
Now a check
Ball
swing,
one,
but
no
he
strike.
holds up in time. Ball 1. Runs
2-0.
outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add.
In now for the O's,
Ooh.
Leroy Brown. You mentioned earlier
next
he's
for
in the
Corey.
race for the
Yeah.
league's top
The
home
right
run
fielder.
spot. And with a
Leroy
4-bagger on this day, he
Brown.
continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides for...
Pulls this one high and deep to right
Yeah.
center field. You can kiss
Oh
it
my
goodbye.
gosh. No way.
Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between
was
these 2 clubs
crazy.
today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitters Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series.
Our
Right for
final
the
line
sweep
score
tomorrow.
this afternoon.
11-6.
First for the
final
victorious
score in this ball
Orioles,
game.
11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runs.
First open of the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown.
Looking at 87-31, dude.
So coming to the plate,
Batting
Leroy
third.
Brown.
The
He
right
too
fielder.
had
My
3
God.
knocks in
Leroy
yesterday's win.
Brown.
From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon.
They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
too
Matty,
high.
you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels. As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pocket.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen.
Dude.
We'll give you a look on our monitors here. Kramer camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore. Nick
Batting third.
Play ball.
The designated hitter.
So stepping in, Leroy Brown.
Now
as
batting.
the switch hitter
Right
will take
fielder.
his cuts left-handed
Leroy.
here.
Really doesn't matter
Brown.
what side plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat
Drives it out to deep right center field. Irvin ranging back, leaps, and he
Oh
makes
my
the
gosh,
catch. He
dude.
took away a home run.
You can get
The Astros
cut
are due
from
to
the
hit
team.
in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats.
Kidding
This is
me.
a group that has had trouble doing so.
Play ball.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, David.
Yeah, it's my time.
Digging in to try it again, Leroy
Now back.
Brown. He flew
The right
out in his last at-bat.
Leroy.
Almost, Matty. Almost went
Brown.
deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's
Kidding me,
feeling
dude.
pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Gets the
D-Rod.
fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Simone typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the
Kidding
home
me,
run
dude.
ball at times in the past.
One of the
Makes me
keys for
so
this
mad.
guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that,
Stepping in, Leroy
batting.
Brown. He'll
The right
swing it
fielder.
from the left side right
Leroy.
here.
and this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
This is on the ground over the
Oh my
first.
God, 0
And
for
he'll
4.
step on the bag himself, and the inning.
The batter,
Play ball.
number 10, shortstop.
So digging in now, Leroy
Leading
Brown.
off for the
He'll be the
Orioles.
one to start things
The
out
right
as we
fielder.
begin the 10th.
Leroy.
First pitch of
That's
the
out.
inning is
Brown.
taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
At the ball.
First 2 pitches off the
2-0.
mark here. It's 2-0.
0 for 4.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Phelps was born in Massachusetts. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his skill
Dave.
set ironed out.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Move on.
Now,
Now batting, number 44.
6-3 the final score today. Jason Nomo claims the win
Our
out of the
final line
pen.
scores.
that guy could get cut from the team. He stole my home run. I'm gonna make sure he's in Double-A for the rest of his career. Oh, Arizona. Let's know where's Ario. Oh, so they're Dookie. Wow, look at that. Phew. Getting up there. I'm really close on my RBIs.
As the sun begins to descend toward the...
Can't have my home runs being stolen.
At the plate, Leroy Brown watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
Standing in.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Francisco.
Stepping into the box, Leroy Brown. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leroy Brown.
Pooping it up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To his right, Calderon.
Man.
And he'll step on first himself to the out.
Kidding me.
Play ball.
Striding into the box,
Now batting,
Leroy
right
Brown.
fielder.
He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time, but the runner's back easily. First offering on its way. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back in standing. Benedict on at first, nobody out. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Ready to take his hat again, Leroy Brown. As he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one.
I don't know if I like this.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Right
Now the catcher, Francisco Mantilla.
Leroy Brown will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Robinson moves over.
Just missed it.
He's got it one away.
Oh, that's a game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game.
First
pitching,
for the victorious
fielding, and hitting.
10 runs.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase. Stepping into the box, Leroy Brown watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line.
The left fielder, Buddy.
Now with the
470
plate,
coming here.
Leroy Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Tapia facing back to the track, leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
Wow.
The first
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
Got robbed again, dude. You know, how about
digging in once again, Leroy Brown.
Now
As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. To hang a 0, here's the pitch. Shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores.
Oh, 2 runs. It's good.
And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Leroy Brown. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Leroy Brown.
Line hard. Foul. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Not really.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Oh, yeah.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Oh, wow.
Settling in now, Leroy Brown. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Liner in there for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
8-2 tonight's final. Baltimore with their 90th win, best in the division. Hunter Harvey earns his 8th victory of the season.
First for the victorious Orioles. 8 runs on.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing.
We have 90 wins. That's ridiculous.
Into the box, Leroy Brown watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Anderson is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Digging in now, Leroy Brown. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leroy Brown.
First offering on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall. So striding forward now, Leroy Brown. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now batting, Leroy Brown. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so Out of the box, he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
No more chance. No.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. Ball 2. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Oh man. No.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get the field down to third, and no swing. Ball 3. Back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
I wanted to hit more than a walk.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend.
Now batting, the left fielder, Buddy.
Standing in, Leroy Brown. The runaway, the runner at first, represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Oh, this at-bat is moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this area.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away. We witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome. So
close. We were close.
Coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
Oh, shut up. Let me go do this. .320 is my record in hits. 153 is my record in runs. Keep in mind, I got a whole another month after this one.
Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park.
I'm more than likely going to beat it.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Leroy Brown. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Brown.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Play ball.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Buddy. Now batting, right fielder, Leroy Brown.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Cisneros going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes.
It's just that close.
So the batting order.
Now batting. The center fielder, Garrett.
Ooh.
Ready
shot.
once again, Leroy
Now
Brown.
batting,
He
right
flew
fielder,
out in his last at-bat.
Leroy.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit
Wow.
of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with Sasquatch.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in.
It's bad.
The next
Left
winner.
fielder, number 11, Julio Mesa.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in
Now
now,
batting,
Leroy Brown.
right fielder,
And he does so representing
Leroy
the possible go-ahead run.
Brown.
Swung on and missed. It's
God.
0-1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing.
At least there's no out, so if I hit anything deep, it's gonna be an RBI. I have 189.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now look
One
out
ball,
as that pitch
two
sends him
strikes.
tumbling to the ground.
Good lord.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone.
What?
0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And this is
Oh, my
swung on and
God.
missed, and boy, they took care of.
Now batting, the right fielder,
I need to
Leroy.
quit.
The first pitch to him.
Brown.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. And we get another look here. He is now
it's
in
number
elite
70.
company with home run number 70 right there. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top
Our
player
final
of the
line
game.
score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs on 15 hits.
So I still have
Saturday night
190
baseball
RBIs.
from Oriole Park.
So I'm 2 away from breaking the record.
Coming to the plate now, Leroy Brown.
Batting
Watch
third,
is fully in effect
right
these
fielder,
days as he's potentially
Leroy
closing in on a historic
Brown.
triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Now a moment here in Baltimore.
The batter, the right fielder, Leroy Brown.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Mookie back.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
Now at the plate, Leroy Brown.
The batter,
0 for 2 thus
right
far in
fielder.
this one.
Leroy Brown.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There you go.
So
Now
a
batting,
runner.
right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Digging in, Leroy Brown.
Leading off
He singled
for
his
the
last
Orioles,
time up.
the
First
right
delivery
fielder,
to him on the way.
Leroy
Right side, hit
Brown.
hard.
Oh.
Reagan from shallow right on to first, and that is a
Another
huge
one-hit game.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat.
Our
and as
final
a result,
line
he's our
tonight.
top player
First
of the
for
game.
the victorious Orioles, 4 runs, 7 hits.
On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting...
Hey, I got 70 home runs, and I'm
Standing in,
really
Jared
close.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota.
coming to the plate now, Leroy Brown.
Batting third.
And he could give his guys
The
an
right
early
fielder.
lead if he can come through
Leroy
here.
Brown.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
They'll start him with a
Ball
fastball
one, no
down and
strike.
in for a ball, 1-0. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B.
And a
RBI?
backhanded try into the hole that's short, but
Yes,
this gets on
sir.
by. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to
191,
feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that.
I should say.
So
Look,
now
play
Off
ball.
for Minnesota.
4-4, take the break.
Miguel.
ready now for Baltimore, Leroy Brown.
Now
He
batting,
came through
right
with an
fielder.
RBI single in his
Leroy
last at-bat.
Brown.
Set, here it comes.
Oh,
Had him
no.
lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this league.
Oh, and he dusted
One
him
ball,
off
two
the
strikes,
plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Cisneros is under it, and he makes the catch for out.
Man.
Play ball.
The batter number 50, second base.
I need some RBIs.
Into the box now, Leroy Brown.
Up next for
He
the
flew
Orioles.
out in his last at-bat.
The right fielder.
Almost, Matty.
Leroy
Almost went deep
Brown.
his last
Brown.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it
Oh, I
out of
had
the yard
it.
this AB.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it. Stepping up now,
Two
Leroy
should've been home
Brown
run.
is looking for
Now
hit
batting,
number 3
right
here
fielder.
in this at-bat.
Leroy
First
Brown.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
I didn't want a ground ball.
Line drive base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base.
18? Oh my
Ready
God.
now,
batting.
Leroy Brown.
right fielder.
He's working on a
Can I make it
3-hit
Leroy
ball game right now.
Brown.
Set and the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mesa has a
Nope,
read on it.
Of course not.
Makes the play, 1 away.
I'm like just missing it.
And that
play
will
ball.
bring
Now batting.
at the plate, Leroy Brown.
Leading
Will
off
try to build
for
on an
the
already
Orioles,
great game. He's
the
3
right
for
fielder,
5 so far in this one.
Leroy Brown.
First pitch on its way. But quick reaction to the high corner. Take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Up next for Minnesota.
Why not?
Aaron
Leading off
just
for the Twins.
19-2 the final tally today. The Orioles jumped out to
Mr. Steroid. I went 3 for 6. What happened? Oh, I leveled up. Oh, whoa. Ooh, look at that. Whoa. My record from last year.
There is rain in the...
That's crazy.
Curtis Nobles will be the starter for the O's in this contest.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. 3.
Now to the plate, Leroy Brown.
Batting third.
And the Orioles looking
right
for
fielder.
more here in this game's
Leroy
opening frame.
Brown.
Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your riding in once again, Leroy Brown. Runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Brown.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure.
The left fielder, number 00. Buddy. Buddy.
Oh, tied it.
Digging in. Leroy
Leading
Brown.
off.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the...
Into the box now. Out.
Leading off the 3. The center fielder, Russell.
Now in the box, Leroy Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. The O's hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win
tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs.
Oh, trash.
Tuesday. Now at the plate, Leroy Brown.
Batting
first
third.
at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pulled toward right center field. Strong on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Kidding me, man. There's no way I'm getting this close.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Stepping in, Leroy Brown.
Fielder.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is...
This is trash.
Ready for another chance. Leroy Brown.
The right
and
fielder.
the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting
break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far. Ready to take his hacks
Up
again,
next for the
Leroy
Orioles.
Brown.
The
As
right
he'll look
fielder.
to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall
Brown.
last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this, boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run early.
The batter, the left fielder, Buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Orioles, with their 95th win, tops in the
Our
division.
final line score
Hunter
tonight.
Harvey earned
First
his
for the
9th win of
victorious
the year
Orioles.
as he racked
9
up 10
runs on
strikeouts in
13
the effort.
hits.
Bill
One error
George
and 11
struggled and
runners
gets the
left on
loss
base.
after giving up 6 earned. Luther
Time of the
Joyce
ballgame, 4
hammers down
hours
the
and
save
2
of
minutes.
his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watt. We're a few. Nick Castellanos.
Batter third. The right fielder, number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Leroy Brown. He'll get
Batting
to take
third.
his first cuts
The
here.
right fielder,
First
Leroy
offering on its way.
Brown.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Oh, you're
Yeah, Matty
kidding
B.
me.
And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find
it's
a
'cause of
way
this rain.
to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. At the plate, Leroy Brown.
Now batting.
As he'll look to bring home
The right
that tying
fielder,
run from second with a
Leroy
base hit into the outfield.
Brown.
Swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. This is pulled into right.
Oh my.
Castellanos is
Bullshit.
there, and he'll make. Digging in, Leroy
Up next for the
Brown.
Orioles.
He'll swing it from the left
right
side
fielder,
right here.
Leroy
First pitch coming, here it is.
Brown.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
No.
Lim is back
course.
to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second
Trash,
out.
man.
Coming to the plate now,
Now batting.
Leroy Brown.
The
As
right
the
fielder,
switch hitter will take his cuts
Leroy
left-handed here.
Brown.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Line
There
drive,
we
base
go.
hit to right. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Ready for another shot now.
Now
Leroy
batting,
Brown.
right
He
fielder,
singled his last time.
Leroy.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's
Brown.
off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone,
1-5.
work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Pitching and defense
Are you
game
kidding
2-1.
me?
The final score this afternoon. The Houston Astros jumped out to
Measly one-hit game again. Come on, dude, let's move.
Getting set for baseball now on it.
Let's play ball.
In now, Leroy
Batting
Brown,
third.
as he'll get his
right
first
fielder.
opportunity in this one.
Leroy Brown.
First pitch on its way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Nunez has got it. And leading off the inning,
Leading
Leroy
off for the
Brown.
Orioles.
And they'll need him
The
to
right
get
fielder.
something going here.
Leroy Brown.
Hit sharply
Oh
on
my
the ground.
gosh, man.
Take it to
He's
the bag
out.
himself
What
for
a
the out.
joke.
Digging in the switch
Now
hitter,
trash.
Leroy
Right fielder.
Brown, as he'll look to
Leroy
bring home that tying run from
Brown.
second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulled toward right center field.
Of course
Mickler
not.
moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble.
And he didn't
and there
run.
are
Go
two away.
figure. I'm done.
Play ball.
Digging in now.
Up next for the Yankees,
Keith Stay.
the first baseman.
If I don't get anything,
Stepping in
I'm
and ready
done.
for another shot, Leroy
Now batting.
Brown. And
The
a
right
big
fielder.
at bat in this one. 2
Leroy
on, 2 away here in the eighth.
Brown.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the runner will score from second. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, so
The
coming
batter, the center fielder,
Give me a hit.
Muzzy.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Baltimore Orioles win for the
Our final
96th
line score
time,
tonight.
most in the division.
First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. So stepping in,
Batting
Leroy
third,
Brown
the
was
right
responsible for both of his
Leroy
club's runs batted in last
Brown.
night's ball game.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on.
Stepping in,
Batting
Wow.
eight,
Tavares.
Play
the
ball.
shortstop, Jose.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
Leading
Leroy
off for the
Brown.
Orioles.
He went deep
The
in
right
his
fielder.
first at-bat. We'll see what
Leroy
he's got in store for us
Brown.
here.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fifth. Digging in to try
Leading off
it
for the
again.
Orioles.
Leroy Brown.
The right
He got
fielder.
on top of one and was a
Leroy
ground out victim last time.
Brown.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes it.
So digging in now,
Up next for the
Leroy
Orioles.
Brown. He homered
The right
earlier
fielder.
and is 2 for 3 to this
Leroy
point.
Brown.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up. Now with
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
and it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Baltimore Orioles, with their
Our final
97th
line
win,
score tonight.
tops in the division.
First for the victorious
Felipe
Orioles,
Ojeda
4 runs
wins
on
for a
6
league-high
hits,
19th
no errors.
time this
They
year.
left 5.
Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to... At the plate, Leroy Brown. In the
The right
series,
fielder.
he's collected 3 hits.
Leroy Brown.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider laid off for a ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toe hold right now.
Let's play ball.
The left fielder, Buddy.
Stepping into the box, Leroy Brown.
Up next for the
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Leroy
From the stretch.
Brown.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Line toward right center. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Striding into the box,
now
Leroy Brown.
The right
he came through with an RBI
Leroy
single in his last at-bat.
Brown.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
A bullet to first base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Next.
The batter, the right fielder.
Leading off the inning, Leroy Brown, as
Leading
they'll look
off
for
the
some
ball.
added insurance
Right
before
fielder.
the bottom half of the
Leroy
inning. Into the corner and
Brown.
slicing foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a
Count.
called strike
0-2.
2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these
Our
pitchers pitched
final line
awfully
score
well.
this afternoon.
It's a shame one of them
First
had
for
to
the
lose this
victorious
game.
Orioles. 1 run on 13 hits.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our... Striding in, Leroy Brown.
third.
He'll get to take
The
his
right
first
fielder.
cuts here.
Leroy Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
And that misses for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They're
Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint.
Bauer.
Batting sixth. The catcher.
In now for the O's, Leroy Brown.
Now
he
batting.
hit a 2-run
Right fielder.
jack in his first at-bat.
Leroy
First offering
Brown.
on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that
Come
one
on
out.
now, 73, almost time for my record. Oh,
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Grounded up the first baseline.
all right.
A foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
No strikeouts.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's
I got
ball
to count
1.
1 and 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he
Got him.
starts looking for it in there.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here now.
Now
Jake
batting.
Bauer.
The first baseman, Jake Bauer.
Now with the plate, Leroy
Leading
Brown.
off for the
He
Orioles.
singled his last
The
time
right
up.
fielder, Leroy Brown.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, break out the tape measure. That
Oh,
one
there's
is
my record.
long
Tied it up.
gone.
Tied it.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already.
Digging in once again,
batter.
Leroy Brown.
The right fielder.
Already a pair of long
Leroy
balls on his line in this one, so we'll see
Brown.
what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
I hope not.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up.
Oh,
Tavares is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
whatever.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jose Tavares.
Who cares? 'Cause I don't.
Settling in now, Leroy Brown.
Leading off
He
for the
flew
Orioles.
out in his last
The
at-bat.
right fielder,
Almost, Matty.
Leroy
Almost went deep.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right
There it
field.
goes.
You can kiss
New
it
record.
goodbye. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Career home run number 498. As this is now a 7-run ball
Is that
game.
my third home run of the game?
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this
3
ballpark,
home
they are
runs.
very
I have 75, so I tied my record. Oh no, I beat it. Wow. My super don't care. $294. 320 is my record.
Now from the home of the...
Let's play ball.
Into the box, Leroy
Batting
Brown, as the switch
right
hitter will
fielder,
take his cuts left-handed
Leroy
here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting
Sure do.
over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So striding forward.
Athletic, the first baseman,
Keith May.
Dominique Montano.
Digging in now, Leroy Brown
Now
comes into
batting,
this at-bat
right
0
fielder,
for 1 in the ballgame.
Leroy Brown.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Don't count me out.
Now the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Matsui sprinting after it. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a good job of going the other way.
The catcher, number 14.
Digging in and looking for
Now
more, Leroy
right
Brown. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. Profar for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Athletic. The third baseman.
Alright,
Now batting,
need some more
Leroy Brown.
guys or
He'll
something.
start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leroy Brown.
Line towards center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The O's get their 100th victory of the season. Best in the division, not a
First for the
surprise.
victorious Orioles. 3 runs on 8 hits.
My computer is updating again. It just
Now
did.
from a place that's standing in, Leroy
Batting
Brown.
first.
A couple of hits
The
for
right
him in
fielder.
4 trips to the plate
Leroy
last night.
Brown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that retires the side. And that'll bring
Batting
it
second. The center fielder. Number 22.
coming to the plate now. Leroy Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leroy
Almost, Matty. Almost
Brown.
went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
That's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Fastball strike. Next up for the A's.
Leading off for the A's, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Leroy Brown. He'll look to
Leading off
bounce
for the
back
Orioles,
after striking
the
out
right
his
fielder.
last time up.
Yeah,
Leroy
Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw
Fucking
gets him.
God, dude.
Nice play for the out.
Fucking foot, man. That's very off.
Coming to the plate again,
Now batting,
Leroy Brown.
right fielder.
As he'll bat for the
Leroy
second time in the inning.
Brown.
Oh, wow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway
Of
center.
course.
Loriano has a play.
Fucking
No
bullshit.
trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Garbage. Here we go.
Now batting, the right
Don't do
fielder.
it to me again.
Leroy
First pitch on its
Brown.
way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the
now.
tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I'll take it.
So
Play
two
The catcher, number 28. Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Leroy Brown.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
I'm really going 0 for 5 in the game. We're winning 14-2. That's
Now
ridiculous.
at the plate, Brendan.
Play ball.
The Athletic, the second baseman,
Ball four. Take
number 8.
That's trash.
14-3 is the final score in this one. Baltimore, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division.
Our final line.
It's time. Digging in, Leroy Brown, as he'll
The
get
right
his
fielder.
first opportunity in this
Leroy
one.
Brown.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have
Look
on
out,
the mound.
1-1.
A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh,
Swing and a
never
hard hit
should've
grounder. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A bullet
Come
to first
on.
base. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far
Dude.
from the bag. They settled with just
What?
the 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting. Now in the box. Will
Let's play
The
ball.
Athletic, the designated hitter, Will
This is garbage.
ready now for Baltimore.
Leading off
Leroy
Leroy.
Brown. He's
The right
0 for
fielder.
1 thus far.
Leroy
Things not
Trash.
looking very good so
Wow.
far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time
God.
to get something going. The last
I
thing you
quit.
want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a check swing here, but he pretty
Oh,
clearly
it's over.
broke the
I quit.
plane, and it's
0-2.
0-2 now. Into right field, that's a base
Got a
hit.
hit. Damn, finally.
So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out there. Standing
Now
in,
batting.
Leroy
Right fielder.
Brown, runner in scoring
Leroy.
position with Cigar.
Brown.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long
That's
gone.
definitely a broken record.
So strike.
Now
In.
batting,
He stays.
the left fielder,
He stays.
Day off stretch.
Into the box now, Leroy Brown. He homered
Now
earlier
batting.
and is 2
Right
for 3
fielder.
to this point.
Leroy Brown.
And the
They
indication
screwed.
from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally.
They're scared.
Stepping
Play
up,
ball.
Now batting, number 8.
Leroy Brown will stand in again as we flash you
Now
back to the
batting,
middle innings
the right
here.
fielder,
This was a big
Leroy
blow, a 2-run home run that
Brown.
really got his guys going. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice.
Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. And there it is. 500 home runs. A huge moment in his amazing career.
Oh, it really is, Matt. The 500.
Now
Play
batting,
ball.
the designated hitter,
7-4 the final finish today. Baltimore with a division best 102nd team win.
Number 77. Nice. Oh, sweet. Ooh. What was it? Kind of audio? You can kiss it goodbye.
You can kiss it goodbye. You can kiss it goodbye.
Okay. Mm-mm-mm. 500 home runs, huh? I'm almost at my hit record too, 320.
Downtown
a little more than a month
Baltimore
left.
at Oriole Park on a Friday.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now,
Batting third.
Leroy Brown.
The right
He
fielder.
could give his guys an
Leroy
early lead if he can come through here.
Brown.
Come on now.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Devo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one.
Play ball.
Batting fourth.
He's out.
The designated hitter, number 34.
Ready now, Leroy Brown.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Leroy Brown.
Ready, here's the first offering.
D-Rod.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first
Come
and
on.
foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Leaps and
Come
makes a
on,
terrific catch.
dude.
And with that,
This is so stupid.
so next to
Batting
the
Play
plate.
ball.
The first baseman,
Everything I'm hitting is going to right
Now
to
to
it.
the plate, Leroy Brown.
Leading
will
off
start
for
things
the
out in the
Orioles,
home half of inning number
the
5.
right fielder,
And here's a
Leroy
ball in the air now, carrying a bit
Brown.
out toward right center.
Look at this.
Santander moves to his
Kidding
right
me.
and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
What am I, 0 for 3 now? I'm trash.
Riding in once again, Leroy Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matthew. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard.
At the plate, Leroy
Up
Brown.
for the Orioles.
He singled his last
The
time
right
up.
fielder.
Here's the
Leroy
first pitch to him.
Brown.
On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Oh, he got it straight.
He'll be able to beat out the recovery
Don't
throw
care.
at
Got
first.
an RBI.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing,
Now batting, right fielder.
8-3 tonight. The Orioles with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Curtis Nobles
for the victorious
records win
Orioles.
number 16 on the
10
season.
hits, 1 error. They left 15 men.
Whatever.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on us.
Are you kidding me?
Into the box now, Leroy Brown. Watch is
Batting
fully
third.
in effect these
The
days
right
as
fielder.
he's potentially closing
Leroy
in on a historic
Brown.
triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
There you
And
go.
that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right.
Let's play ball.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Leroy
The
Brown.
mound.
He reached on
The
a
right
single
fielder.
in his first try.
Leroy
Runner back safely.
Brown.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in. Stepping in, Leroy Brown. He
The right
singled his
fielder.
last time up.
Leroy Brown.
He's set, here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
that's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for another chance? Leroy Brown. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Leroy
really doesn't matter which side play that this guy backs from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the...
Leading off for Kansas City, the catcher, number 17, Grayson.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Baltimore Orioles with the division best 104th winner.
First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs on.
On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for... Stepping up to the plate, Leroy Brown. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitch was trying
play
to...
ball.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Buddy.
Digging in, Leroy Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in his zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Throw into second. So a double into the gap has him in business here. Digging in. Lyle
Leading off for the Hornets.
trying to pick things up where he left off.
Now
Leroy
batting,
Brown.
right
He's got
fielder.
a couple of doubles thus
Leroy
far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Brown.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. At the plate, Leroy
Now
Brown.
batting,
He got on
right
top
fielder.
of one. It was a ground down
Leroy
pick from last time.
Brown.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Leroy Brown. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up.
Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a
Play ball.
In now, Leroy Brown watches fully in
Batting
effect
third.
these days as he's
The right
potentially closing in on a
Leroy
historic triple
Brown.
crown. He leads all three categories.
Ball one, no
Check
strike.
swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roy.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Unfortunately, here they will get an out on the play, but the runners will move up to second and third now with one gone. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup.
Now
Play
batting,
ball.
the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Leroy
Leading
Brown.
off
He'll look
for
to get
the
something
Orioles,
going here in this
the right
scoreless ball
fielder.
game.
This game is
Leroy.
rolling
Count
right
1-0,
along as we move into
Brown.
the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Two
Ball,
and
that's
one.
just out.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2. And another foul ball. 2-2 one more time. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 30, Julio.
So coming to the plate, Leroy Brown.
The batter.
He got on top of
The
one.
right
It was
fielder.
a ground out victim
Leroy.
last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even...
Here's
Now
So a crucial moment here,
Up
and
next,
standing
Leroy.
in, Leroy Brown.
right fielder.
And he does so representing
Leroy
the possible go-ahead run.
Brown.
First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.